Hello folks, time for another video and shave and comparison. Alright, so this is kind of a continuation of goodies that my buddy and subscriber Wes sent me. One thing he sent me that was very awesome because I actually can't really afford to buy it is he sent me a very gracious amount of Aqua Di Parma from Aqua Di Parma. This is the real Aqua Di Parma, and he sent me a ton. I got enough in there to do many shaves. Now, I'm not a very cologne-oriented kind of guy when it comes to shaving. I like my scents either spicy, sweet. And I got something floating in the background there. It looks like a feather. Anyway, way back in the day, bought some XXX. And I was like, I really enjoy this scent. Now, I had no idea it was a scent that was modeled after Aqua Di Parma. When I started doing a little bit of research, and I'm going back like years, I found out that it was an Aqua Di Parma scent. So then I was kind of like, I went to Macy's with my wife, and I actually smelled the Aqua Di Parma aftershave. And I'm like, yeah, that is it. And I was going to buy it, but it was like $95 for a pretty small bottle of the aftershave. So I was like, nah. Then I remember asking Douglas at Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, does he have anything that's like Aqua Di Parma? And he's like, I sure do. I have Aqua D. So I go ahead and I buy Aqua D. And like the XXX, it has that awesome scent. This is a little more brightened as far as like the XXX is concerned. Good scent. I have it in the cocoa butter formula. I believe this is now discontinued. I hope Douglas does bring this back. This, like I says, it is in the cocoa butter formula. And this is Aqua D. Now, I've made videos on all these soaps, so I don't know if I can link them up in the corner. I'll see what that's going to happen when I go to edit my video. Now, then I found something that I love, and I'm glad it's still in production. I actually bought two of them. I'm going to say it like I used to, Piacenza. I know it's Pia and then Cenza, but Piacenza. And I believe the first person I saw shave with this was Kevy. Now, I know that Christopher over at IMCDB had a lot to do with this scent happening from Stirling. I think he sent a sample way back when of some of that XXX to Rod and Mandy, and they duplicated it. And man, this is my favorite version of this, of an Aqua Di Parma homage, if you want to call it that. Now, since Wes sent me this gracious sample of Aqua Di Parma, the first thing I noticed was it does, of course, smell like the other soaps, but not as broad. Technically, it's kind of on the weak side for me, and it is a cream. So I already whipped it up in my timeless bowl. I'm not actually going to shave with the other ones because I've shaved with them before. And I'm going to see how this compares to performance. Because the Stirling is phenomenal. Of course, the Phoenix Aqua D is great. And the XXX is good too. I just think the XXX is the least of the performer of those other soaps. Not that it's bad. It's a good shave. This is nice and creamy. By the way, I'm using my Craving shaving brush. Green and black Craving shaving brush. And I figured, you know what? Let me shave with the Razorock Eco with its stock handle, because last time I used the frog handle that Jill named. And I have half of a Chroma Diamant in here. I want to see how these doing, this razor. I have half of a Chroma Diamant in there, so we'll see how that rolls. So yeah, this is just basically a test for me because I know the way the other three Aqua Di Parma style soaps perform. So I'll just wet the face. I'm actually not going to do a pre-shave because I want to see how slick this soap is. Now I know when I've checked out this soap in the past, it ranges anywhere from like $39 up to like $100. So I think Wes told me he paid, well, I don't remember, I think he paid up in the $60 range or around there. For me, if I'm going to pay that much for a soap, I can buy 3 containers of, say, Stirling Piacenza for that price. Alright, so let's try the original Aqua Di Parma. Now, I know they did change the scent profile around a little bit a few years ago. So it's not exactly like the other ones I have, but it still has that Aqua Di Parma signature going on here. I was always hoping that, since Wes sends me so many goodies all the time, that he would eventually send me some Aqua Di Parma. Because I had a sample of the soap about 4 years ago, but it was just enough to barely squeak through one shave. But Wes gave me enough of this soap to get me through a whole bunch of shaves. Very easy to whip up a lather. Like I said, it was in cream, and basically the consistency of the cream pretty much is almost the same as Taylor Bond Street consistency as far as how the cream looked. I was lucky enough that my wife took it out of the Ziploc that Wes sent it in and put it in a nice little container for me. She scraped every single bit of that. Alright. It's got a great scent. To me, Aqua Di Parma, even though it's a cologne, it's very citrusy to me. And that's why I like it. Alright, so let's go with the Eco from Razorock with the stock handle on it. This time, very light razor this way. And I have a Chroma Diamant in there, which is half a DE blade. Nice. Well, I can tell that the slickness is pretty good with the Aqua Di Parma. I've always said I would eventually get my hands on some real Aqua Di Parma. And thank you, Wes, for hooking me up. The one thing I noticed with the Aqua Di Parma here is I'm getting a little bit of a cooling effect on my face. I will throw up the ingredients of the Aqua Di Parma right now. I actually should have did that before. I still do have that little bit of ingrown hair that was there. Tell you what, I'm really enjoying this single edge razor. Very nice. Maybe eventually I'll get one with that takes specialty blades, but That's why I like this one, because it takes half of a DE blade, and I have so many DE blades. That was enjoyable, very enjoyable. And the residual seems to be pretty decent. Nice. As you can tell maybe from my background, the sun is actually out today. It's not raining. Alright, let's grab some more of this Aqua Di Parma. I believe this is the Colonia version. I'll put the link of where I've kind of found it. I mean, I know Maggard sells it in other places like that, but I think I found it on eBay for a really good price. But I'll put in the description below where I've actually found it at, I think, the lowest price. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up a little bit of cooling on it. Very nice. Still not sure how I'm going to make the thumbnail for this. Maybe I'll take a picture of like all three. Because usually I just use a screenshot for my video, but this one's going to be a little bit different. Yeah, this Chroma D-mount blade in here is pretty nice. The one thing I'll tell you is it feels a lot sharper than the crown blade that I used on my maiden voyage of this razor. I do have to try a Persona Red in this, because I believe Jimmy from NYC Wet Shaving used a Persona Red in it, and it sounded like it was a pretty amazing shave. This razor is so nice because it's so affordable. $29, and if you order it from Italian Barber, they send 100 half the E-blades with it. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Well, my cheeks feel great. And it feels pretty good under my chin. Neckline, let me just... I got a little red mark on my lip there. What the hell could that be? I know I didn't hit myself there. Yeah, so far so good. I just have a little bit under the neckline, which I always do. Because I hate really pushing that area, because I don't want to get irritation. And you can hear the feedback. Yeah, it looks like my upper lip is got a little red mark on it. Alright. I think I'm going to just end it there because, oh yeah, nice. Alright, so let's drain the Sea Monster sink. Wipe up the old counter. Hopefully I'll get this video up today because it's kind of early in the morning. So, I should be able to get it up today. The video, that is. Alrighty. Let's do a little cold water rinse. Or room temperature. One thing I do notice is that the Aqua Di Parma washes off quite easily. Wash off that slickness rather quickly. Grab the old Lancaster Towel. People keep on asking me when is this going to be available again, and tell you the truth, I have no idea because I'm not sponsored by this towel. I just use it. I bought it like everybody else out there. Just got to keep on checking the Etsy page from Lancaster Razorworks. I always leave the link down below. All right, that was nice. So, what do I think of the Aqua Di Parma? Well, it was very enjoyable. The one thing that I do like about the other versions of this, like the Piacenza, is the scent is just a little more oomphy. A little more oomph in the scent. And like if I'm going to compare it to, say, the Piacenza here from Stirling, the performance, I believe, is definitely better on the Artisans. Like better slickness on the Aqua D and the Piacenza, for sure. Definitely, I believe these have a little bit more performance. Even though I didn't shave with these today. But trust me, I shaved with these in the past. And... oh no! But it's more comparable to the performance that you get on the Razorock XXX. It kind of has that same kind of residual slickness. The scent is still good. And the scent is actually stronger on this than it is on the actual real Razorock. Let me just pick that tub up before I accidentally step on it. Good old Stirling green tubs, strong as can be. Love the scent of that. Alright, so to do a quick recap. That was the real Aqua Di Parma. Thank you, Wes. And he gave me such a gracious sample. I mean, many shaves left in that. And I used the Craving shaving brush today with the That Darn Fanturian knot in it. And of course I whipped it up in the timeless bowl. And I only used about, a little tiny dollop of that. And it was a cream. So if you're used to whipping up like Taylorville Bond Street or any kind of cream like that, very easy to do. And that was the Razorock Eco in green. And I had a half. Let me actually open this. I'll show you. Now, I actually use these little black washers so I don't have metal and on metal contact. You'll see there. If I probably drop it in the sink. But there's a chroma. I know it's going to be upside down. But there's a chroma diamant. Let's see if you can see that. Chroma diamant, and you'll see the washer stuck to the back, the little nylon washer. But yep, half a chroma diamant. I'm really liking that little razor. Such a good shave. Alright, so I'm going to finish off. I don't have any of the true Aqua Di Parma aftershave. I think they make a balm also. But I'm going to use the Piacenza aftershave balm from Stirling. I know I just used this the other day, but I love it. So I have two favorite scents in the shaving world. One is Organism 46B, which is not a cologne style scent. It's more of a gourmand. It's very sweet. To me, the Organism 46B smells like Tootsie Pops. But as far as a cologne scent or style, I like the Aqua Di Parma. And there are a few homage versions of it being, I don't want to say dupe, because it's not an exact duplicate of it. It's more of an homage. That's how I feel. But yeah, I just like the scent because to me it's like a citrusy, like fresh scent. And it doesn't have that, like, to me it's not like cologne. It really doesn't have a cologne scent, like, you know, like if you have a Creed event, this kind of a thing. Or it's just great. I love it. All right. So, I know this was kind of a half-cocked comparison because I didn't shave with the other 3 soaps, but I wanted to definitely use the real and true Aqua Di Parma since, you know, that's what started it all. So, if you like today's shave, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys. Awesome. And until next shave, stay safe out there, and Glenn signing off.